7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excuse me, I got a question.
Somebody give me Romans 13 and 11.
I have a question.
It's a Ronald Carr, man. Give me Romans 13 and 11.
Khan Khan, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Brother, you need a water?
Thank you.
Practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how serious is that? We're talking about practice.
Best believe in the top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one, then it's not me. It's beef, we shut a nigga block, that's top G. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You read, I teach you with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machine, you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'm a goat, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes, how to stomach this thug life. Ring out the nose, bandana on the grip. All here's coming out the fall, connected from Cali to New York, nigga, so let it go. Pay for this, nigga, I eat bars and drink clothes, thinking you woke to your third eye peephole. Line for line of shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Master the game too early, this bitch is cheat code, it ain't a game. These niggas lame, say bring the same. If I'm with an officer, see no number in his name. He ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through fire, you can't change the lane, take an aim. Tell him running, he can try his best. Drive a car, name that, never found in the set. Land with these niggas once again, and I ain't breaking sweat. Number one in everything, I do never find one wet. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, I'm coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this, Canada with the mop stick. You gon' need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I'm bomb shit, 10 for 10, I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, and it's not fit. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I sign shit. I don't like it, then I switch. If my touch it is diamond, tell him Chris that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kid dangerous, high risk. I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl? I'm talking about another gun. Head down. Hey, look, it is.
Oh, yeah, let me get the cup. I'm sitting out. Where my cup at?
We burn the crib. I'm a head down. And I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's hit, nigga. I don't fear. My knowledge make it sound like rainbow. That's a fire star. Get the job done in the view and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real for real, that's how I was born. Walking in bitch running for war. I'm in fire form. I want you niggas to see me sweat. That's why I am armed. Shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm. Should told you this shit so ever. That's the niggas I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe it, I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe it, I'm top 3.
We gotta get
Only
brothers
thing
be hyper in
is,
videos,
I'm
man.
not 2 and I'm not 3.
Niggas be like, hey, ho, wait.
It's easy to sum it up.
Nah, we got it. We understand. We understand.
I'm supposed to be the franchise.
Hold on a
player.
second.
Here talking about rap.
All right. Dropping bombs, man. We world premiering out here. Listen, like it. Yeah, we world premiering out here, dropping bombs, man. That's right. If you want to drop bombs, you got Tazaya Wine. You want a little more? We got Isaiah War. And then, of course, we're waiting on Captain Ariat. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Who we got up in here today? All right, starting now. All right. Hey, Shalom Latin Christ. Shabar up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Napash Kaya in the building. Dropping bombs for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Napash Kaya in the building. You know what I mean? Who else we got here? Hey, Kalatazar. What's good, Kalatazar, man? What's good? Kalatazar. You know what I mean? He said that commercial was tough, sir. Damn right, man.
Messiah in Christ is my directorial debut.
That Captain Tazaya won Scorsese's. Who else we got here? You know what I mean? Let me see. We got Conor McCon. Yeah, still got that same number, man. Hit us up, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna put the number on the bottom if you want to call in.
Somebody said gave it somebody one of the numbers on.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on the banner, put it at the bottom. I heard that bottle just pop, right? You know what I mean? Bow. Yeah, most definitely, man. Call in, chime in.
I think I'm like, all right. I guess I'll be connected.
Yeah. Oh, to your phone. Where? Who else?
What number's up there?
Huh?
What number's up there?
The numbers up there we got right here: 302-467-8337.
8337.
8337.
8337 or 88?
8837. Come on. All right, Rebecca Brown. You know what I mean? Rakha, Arya in the building. You know what I mean? Ooh, we got some folks in the building, man. Listen, man, your video, the daggone commercial is bringing people in tonight. You know what I mean? Big shout out, Wyatt Kwam. You know what I'm saying? Wyatt Kwam in the building. You know what I'm saying? One of the actors in the video. He was the main actor. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? You know what I mean? He said better. All right, word, man. What's up, man? The water for everybody being in the building with us. You know what I mean? Y'all the real winners. You know what I mean? What we got going on, man?
I don't know, man. I mean, a lot of shooting's been going on lately.
Good night.
You know, I mean, what can we say? You know, we've been saying it for so long, you know, what we need to do.
Right.
But, you know, our people continually don't do it.
Nope. They said it was, like I said, they said it was 20 shootings in a week. 20 mass shootings in a week that you don't know about because they ain't putting it on the news like that.
Well, I do want to talk about the sister, man. The sister who was shot. She was pregnant and she was killed by the police.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, the crazy thing about it is, like, you know, after she got killed, shot up by the cops, like, they still put her in handcuffs.
Hold on, wait. She was pregnant and they killed her?
Yeah, she was pregnant.
Is there a video on that?
Yeah, it should be up there.
Let me check that.
A pregnant woman gets killed by the police. I forgot where it was. Maybe somebody in the chat. Pregnant woman shot. Okay, so it should come out.
trying to tell you, man, they hate us.
4 days ago, an unarmed black woman told officers she was pregnant just before she was shot multiple times in Kansas City, Missouri.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, so I'll read the story. So in the story, it says that the woman was in Missouri or whatever. An unarmed black woman told officers she was pregnant just before she got shot multiple times in Kansas City, Missouri, according to a witness. Leona Halley, 26, and had her hands up in the moments before officers shot her in the parking lot of a Family Dollar store Friday night. A woman identified only as Shadanja told the Kansas City Star. Shadanja said Halley was attempting to run away from officers when they shot her 5 times. The Missouri State Highway Patrol said the shooting occurred as an officer with the Kansas City Police Department attempted to arrest the occupants of a car in connection with a reported armed carjacking. The officers had spotted a vehicle matching the description of a stolen vehicle at the Family Dollar and at Prospect and East 6th Street before 8 p.m.
Good night.
And as officers attempted to make contact with the vehicle's occupants, a man exited the vehicle, fled on foot, and was apprehended. The Missouri State Highway Patrol said that he was not identified. The Highway Patrol said Halley exited the vehicle and fled into the store's parking lot. The 2 officers fired shots. It says a suspect handgun was recovered from the scene. Halley was seriously injured and her condition is stable. No other injuries.
Damn. So the she's shot and she's dead. What about the baby? The baby dead?
Is she dead? Huh?
Oh, she's still alive? The joint I'm looking at saying unarmed pregnant woman shot 5 times by cops while fleeing suspected carjacking.
Then she's dead? I don't think she's dead though.
No, it just says she was shot 5 times.
Okay, so yeah.
It's crazy, man.
It's like they have no, mercy on nothing. I mean, damn. The woman said she was pregnant and she didn't have, she's not gonna fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it is like, even with their training, it's like, even if they shoot you 5, 8 times, you'll be dead and they'll still put the damn handcuffs on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we deal with out here. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our people just, don't even consider like even using your brain. You know what I mean? Because we just so like predisposed. Like what's that word I'm looking for, man? It's crazy. It's like we're just pre-wired, man, to just try to salvage anything. Like and sometimes like I just wonder, like, you hear about like us being warriors and stuff like that, and it's kind of like I just wonder, like, has it ever, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you look at like history, I mean, since the Greeks, we've had some good wars and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's like, we've been the permanent underclass for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been the permanent underclass so long that it's like we don't even have like the major things that like most nations have. You know what I'm saying? Like military, like every race of people can protect themselves. Some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like we don't even like get interested in those types of things because in our mind, like, long as we under the white man, he's powerful, he's strong.
Right.
So long as we under him,
I will never leave.
We'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look around the earth, like every nation has a leader.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a leader that is respected by other world leaders.
Right.
But then it's like, where's our world leader at?
Our world leader is the pastor.
like we don't have like a world leader. Like our leadership is just like the leadership of Black America is just like committees.
Right.
Like committees, organizations.
Right.
you know, like the NAACP, politicians, like that's more so like our leadership. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? Like that has no interest in military, has no interest in a goal,
right?
You know what I'm saying? As a people to like actually, you know, move and, you know, have the people galvanized around. Like we don't like those things are just too complicated and we just don't choose to even get involved with it.
Right.
So we just leave that to the white man, and then we just focus ourselves on fighting each other.
Right.
TikTok, Instagram, you know, getting our hair done, getting our nails done. You get my point? Like it's just like the stuff that kids do.
Right. Kind. Like that's heavy, man. Because our leaders, they worried about.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
That's what our leaders is worried about telling us. They ain't worried about telling us getting it together or fighting against our oppressor. They worried about saying to us,
"What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy."
That's what our leaders want to do. You know what I mean? So I guess
no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and it's funny because I was just looking at an article, and it said the reverend says it was a reverend that came out and was like, "Man, she wasn't pregnant. Like that makes a difference." You know what I'm saying? That makes a difference by she not pregnant, so she can get shot 5 times running away from the cops.
We gotta like really like see like really what it is. Like you like when we look at like the Bible, man, you look at all that stuff, man. The Bible is not about nothing else but bringing back the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
That's it. Like the whole thing is built, the whole Bible, just the whole basic foundation of the Bible is just to bringing back of the 2 nations that got split. And until we figure that out, man, everything else that happens is just frivolous. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is just going, it just doesn't mean anything. Like you see what's going on. Like you see like all these shootings going on right now, all these shootings is happening. And the first thing that they can say, the only thing they want to say is that we just gotta have tighter gun laws. Like
well, that ain't doing nothing but arming you. You know what I mean?
All it's going to do is, look, they make the gun laws tighter. All it's going to do is just disproportionately affect black people more than everybody else.
You know what's crazy?
Know what I'm saying? The white man is, the white man is always going to be able to go in and get a gun.
Right.
No matter what.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because he got a clean record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they like, well, if they had more, you know, mental health analysis and all that, it's like it doesn't matter because even if if they get like he's acting crazy when he's young, all he'll do is act right and then go back and do it when he's 22.
Right.
You know, it's like pointless, like because those solutions never work. They never work, but it'll definitely proportionally affect blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Because we the ones with the charges on us, you know what I'm saying? The felonies. We the ones with the felonies. And if they say, oh, it's tighter gun laws, now they probably say, okay, well, even if they say, okay, tighter gun laws, now we're going to check your juvenile record. You know what I'm saying? Who's disproportionately going to be messed up by that?
Us.
Black people.
Right.
They say, okay, you know, he got, he caught a charge when he was 16.
Right.
You know, he sold a car when he was 15 years old or something like that. And now that this automatically disqualifies you from getting a gun. I mean, how much tougher could it be? And that's still not going to stop the oppressor from going. And before you go, right, I just want to give y'all an interesting fact, right?
Right.
Now, the shooter, right, in Buffalo, right? They said that the rounds that he was using was like $1 a piece, right? Because he had these big bullets, right? The bullets, the guns, everything he had came out to like the body armor, all that came out to like $9,000.
Good night.
The guns that he had, the actual matter of fact, I'll show you. I'll just let the people hear it.
This dude got $9,000.
I'm gonna let the people hear it.
Good night.
All right, I'm gonna let the people hear it. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me see. What would it be? All right, so I'm gonna show y'all something.
else she got?
Watch, I'm gonna show y'all something. Oh yeah, Enes started following me too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Word. Like, hey, Enes, man, we did an interview with your manager, wasn't Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah, you need to come on the show one time.
Okay, so that was that. Okay, I know what I did. All right, so it's on. I'm gonna let y'all hear this real quick. This is it's on Cap Noria. Okay, boom. Okay, here we go. It's right here. Not that. Where's it at? God damn.
That's all Jones do now. That's twerk.
That's the only thing that's on here.
That's the only thing. That's all that's on TikTok is twerking.
That's not even what. That's singing lessons.
I ain't got nothing but UPK friends on
Right.
TikTok, and I still be catching this twerk video.
That shit. Man.
Like, good night. 18 barely had cash, let alone 9 steezies. Yeah, right. Now, hey, Shalom, your house. Talking about Shalom.
It's supposed to be. I don't know what the hell. Open it up. It's giving me a whole different video from what the link that I have.
They trying to hide it from
What
you.
do I like to sing? I don't be liking
Like, how the heck, where do you get that bread from?
It's a link that I'm pushing the link and it's taking me somewhere totally different.
Okay.
Okay, no sweat. I'll probably just move on.
We wait.
And you know, it be doing that too sometimes. It'd be crazy. Like, you know, the link won't even. They'll shut the link down. Okay.
Scents like designer cologne? Nope.
Salaki. All right, but it was the dude actually talking about how much the shooter,
Really, you guys?
you know, how much he spent on, you know, all the equipment that he had, and how could an 18-year-old afford that?
But Cam went through a lot.
And that's what we gotta like, you gotta ask yourself, like, you know, because a lot of people be like, you know, you think like, I mean, how like body armor and everything, how do you get all that stuff? I don't know. I don't get it. How do you get body armor? Can you just buy it from the store?
What, the body armor?
Yeah.
Hell no. I'd shoot. From what I know, you had to you order that stuff. I don't know if there's a gun store that. Well, then again, you know, Esau, he knows exactly where to get that stuff from. You know what I mean? So he probably do know a gun store that he can go to, a gun store where he can go get guns and shoot off rounds and do all types of stuff. And be like, hey, you know what? Let me get that Teflon Army grade. He be in there like you be in GTA. Let me go in there and let me get this. You know what I mean? And the store owner would just be making small talk. Yeah, that right there could catch a 50 caliber. You know what I mean?
And TikTok, man, TikTok sucks, man. Like I was on a live on TikTok, man, and it shut me off. We weren't even talking about nothing.
Wasn't.
Like, it's clear what TikTok wants. They want black women to just be shaking your ass. That's it. Right. It's not about information or nothing. Like you and that's why it's like it's really no point in trying to really get your followers up on TikTok. Because if you say anything, they're going to block you. Right. They're going to shadow ban you. You know what I'm saying? You can get up to, I seen cats get up to 3 million and get taken down for nothing. Like, it's like, really, what's the point? Right. That's like an app that's just not real. You get you put a little work into it, and then you get the followers. But the minute you say anything that's controversial, you can't even say like vaccine. If you say vaccine, they shutting you down.
Hey, Salaya, Kanai said, I think the internet, these kids been playing Halo and first-person shooter games for years. That primed them for these type of missions.
Well, you know, black kids been playing it for so many years too.
Right. But
and they don't go out and do that.
Nah.
It's like,
but they think
the white man is already racist. Like it's just getting passed down to it. It's just getting passed down.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's just to the next generation.
Right. It's just as simple as that. Like it just gets passed down. Like, like you think that like racism is just like old people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like when we was bringing out of camp, this cat was born in 2004.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for him to be racist. If you were born in 2004, there's no reason because you've never experienced,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything.
It's like, if I may, they got new terms. They say things like replacement theory. They don't say I'm racist. They say y'all trying to replace me and I can't have it.
Right. and really, that's like the thing is like they feel like they're oppressed in America. You know what I'm saying? And like, when we say stuff like that, like when we go out and we be like Black Lives Matter and hands up, don't shoot, and we want to be equal, like even just to say like when we say like we want to be equal, that's like a radical statement to white people. Like I don't know where we get off thinking that that's just like something that's not radical. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that is actually very, very, that's war talk right now. Because you're saying, what we're saying to them is that we want to equal up the playing field.
Right.
Why would they want to equal up the playing field when they know they're going to lose?
Right. They know about you.
Right. They know that you can run fast. They know that you can dunk a ball good. They know that you can dance good. They know you can sing good, rap good, all of that. You think they want to level it up with you?
Hell no.
Hell no, because the minute that happens, they know that they're going to lose.
They're going to go down.
So they're going to protect whatever, they're going to do whatever it takes not to equal up the playing field.
Right.
Because the place can't operate off of equality.
Like you think, it's like, if I may, you think they went through all that trouble, you know what I mean, for the housing, you know what I mean, for the banks. They went through all that trouble for the schools, for them to have an advance over you just so you can say we are equal.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're not giving you the same opportunities that they give their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna legislate equality. You're not going to be able to vote equality. You're not going to do anything. The only thing that's going to get you out of this situation is by you doing something that is radical, and that's separation.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't try to say join with a society like, okay, meaning like this, right? You can't want to get free. Okay. You can't want to get free from America if your values are still the same as Americans. You get my point? Like you can't like okay, why? Okay. I'm trying to say this the way I could be understood, right? If we're saying we want to be free from America, right?
Right.
That's what most black people say. You want oppression to stop, right?
Come on.
You can't get free from the oppressor if your values are still the same. Like the oppressor believes that he says that you can only have one wife. You believe you can only have one wife. He believes that you can celebrate Halloween and Thanksgiving. You celebrate Halloween and Thanksgiving. He says pork is the other white meat. You think pork is the other white meat.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Come.
He's a Christian. You're a Christian. It says like, how can you get free from something when your values are the same?
Right.
It makes no sense.
Come.
Your values have to be different for you to for you to get free.
Right.
It has to be totally different.
Come.
And we haven't come to that understanding yet. We just haven't come to that understanding. And the truth of the matter is that black people aren't fit to rule.
Nah, man.
They're not. Hispanics are not fit to rule. That's the truth. You know what I mean? At this point, black people as a whole, I'm not saying us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's in this truth.
Come on.
But I'm saying black people as a whole were not fit to rule nothing.
Right.
How the hell are we fit to rule? You can't even stop smoking.
You can't close your legs.
You can't even stop smoking. We can't even say, okay, we're not going to abort our babies this year.
Good night.
And get 350,000 more soldiers on the earth. We can't even do that.
Nope.
So it's like we are not even, what we do need. We have to have white people ruling over us. At this point, we have to have somebody in control of what we do.
So we can get tired of it?
We have to have somebody that is going to discipline us when we run away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds crazy as hell me saying this, but it's the truth. We're like children, out of control.
Yeah.
And because we're children out of control, it's kind of like remember with Christ, remember what the Most High said is like we look up as brass. Everywhere we look, it's just nothing is good. You know what I'm saying? Like if we like even back in the day, it's like if we do what the Most High want us to do, then the white man will kill us.
Right.
If we do what the white man want us to do, then the Lord will kill us.
Right.
It's like we get no relief nowhere.
Right.
You get my point? It's like, and that's because of our disobedience from the law.
Right.
You know what I mean? The commandments. That's what puts us in this rock, in this hard place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the actual truth. It's like, okay, so Black Lives Matter is gonna get us free?
Hell no.
When the whole organization is built on breaking down the black family.
Good night.
Right. And black women being lesbians.
Lesbians, right. Lesbians.
Right, being lesbians. It's like it's like almost like, it's like fads. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how like the lesbians are conscious community, dreadlocks, vegan type chicks. You know what I mean? It's like that's the look. You want to be a lesbian. Okay, you got to be woke, right? You got to be hashtag woke. You got to wear black, green, and red. You got to have dreadlocks and be a vegan or a vegetarian.
Right.
You get my point? It's like, it's just so ridiculous. Like,
I mean, for the most part, shit.
Like none of it's all fake. Everything is just fake, and the more you get deeper into this truth, man, the more you really can have a good, keen eyesight on what's actually around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Solomon said, with much wisdom is much sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because of this truth we got, this gift that we got from the Most High, it's like we see the Lord, we see the world from the Lord's perspective. You know what I'm saying? And when we see these things, it is going to make you feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? To see our people willingly, like the scriptures say, like, make that covenant with death.
Right.
Like you've never seen nobody fight for the death of their own people like we do.
Yeah, we just love calamity, man.
Yeah, whether it's rap music, we're glorifying our death.
Yeah.
I seen a video today, nigga had bullets. And I'm like, you nigga, we don't even know who to shoot.
Right.
We got guns, we got bullets, we don't know who to shoot. We got, music, it just glorifies our death. When it's not that, we got our sisters on the front line fighting so that we can kill our babies. It's just, that's what the whole thing. Then you got, the shooters going around shooting everybody. You got the prison throwing black men and Hispanics in jail. You got, all the diseases that's killing us. It's like literally like we have a death style. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you think about it, that's what's being promoted and pushed. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor is not going to allow us, like I was saying earlier, our oppressor is not going to allow us to have, true people out here speaking truth and speaking about being righteous and how to do things right.
Let me add something onto that.
Mm-hmm.
You got freedom of speech.
Right.
You can, but long as, you know what I mean? You can
Shit like that.
Long as ain't nobody listening.
As long as nobody listening.
Right, as long as your followers ain't
you
up.
Can say it, but as soon as your followers get up,
you got 5 people in the chat room. Right. Yeah, what the hell? Say whatever the hell you want.
Right.
It's only 5 people.
Right.
But when that joint start going up,
it's like, hold on.
It's 1,000 people on the live, 500 people on the line,
Right.
that's when they go, whoa.
you know
we gotta
what?
censor everything these niggas saying.
That's heavy as hell. I was watching this documentary about the killing of Fred Hammond. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's right. When Fred Hammond was out there, he was
Hampton?
Hampton, it's like it. When he was out there doing his thing, you know what I mean, wasn't nobody worried about him. But when he started growing and his popularity started getting big, they said we got to kill this dude.
Right,
Look
because
at-
I'm sorry.
no,
Go
so-
ahead.
so like-
No, go ahead.
go
No,
ahead.
please.
No, I was gonna say even with Malcolm X, you know what I mean, when he was teaching everything according to what Elijah Muhammad was talking, they knew they weren't going to do nothing. They knew they was just going to care about them and not really care about all black people.
Right,
You know
but
what I'm
remember Fred Hampton, he was like unifying white people.
Yeah, that's
he was like
he started doing that.
he was aligning himself with like Hispanics,
Right,
Native
right.
Indians, white people,
Right.
Italians. You know, he was trying to align himself with other races of people
Right.
to go against police. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the threat was, you know what I'm saying? Because the Black Panthers, if you ever listen to them, they say all power to all the people.
All people.
Right. So they're you know what I'm saying?
We the people, we the all the people.
Right. That's where it automatically it goes wrong at, because you know you're about everybody.
Right.
We can't focus.
Right.
We gotta focus.
Right.
You can't be about everybody.
Conor McCon, like the bull that battled Cat not too long ago. Remember, and he was bringing out all these different religions, and he's like, we need to be like this. We need to be like this, and then like he just brought out like 50 religions.
Right. It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Like how you gonna be able to control the people? How you gonna be able to guide people or govern people if you got all these different ideals sitting at the table?
Yeah, like okay, I get it, right? I get it. There's Israelites in Africa. Okay. All right. I get it, right? There's Israelites in Africa. But it's like, damn, you're gonna leave everybody that's in Brooklyn to go try to, save somebody in another country?
Right.
We gotta get in a majority here first.
Right.
Yeah, the Africans will be added to us later on. But at this point right now, we need to get niggas on the west side.
Right.
We need to get niggas in the barrios right here.
Conor McCon.
What we're gonna like remember the scripture said we're gonna compass land and sea.
Right.
To proselytize one person in Africa. It's like, damn, what about Detroit? What about Philly? What about all of that? Like,
right.
We got brothers and sisters here.
Right here.
Like, right,
What about Delaware?
Skip everybody here and go to Vietnam to try to find the Israelites in Vietnam.
Viet Cong's ain't never did nothing to me.
Yeah, when we're in a position where we have where we come together,
right?
Then of course I'm pretty sure the Lord will add the other nations in that are Israelites.
Right.
Right. And then we can vet them and all that kind of stuff. Right. Right. But why would you
skip over?
Yeah, skip over this to go there. Like it just doesn't make no sense to me.
And it's like it's so much that can be done here, and you going over there is so little that you can do.
It makes no sense.
Like this. Go ahead, sir.
When we was at the lecture, one of the brothers asked a good question. He said, no, he wasn't a brother. He is a brother, but he's not in the school. But he said, how many generations do we have to be removed to where we can consider ourselves a separate people? How many generations does it take? 5, 10? What? Because America did it. You don't hear America saying we got to go back to the homeland. You know what I'm saying? They never say they're going to go back to the homeland in Great Britain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They never talk about that. We the only ones that talk like that. Like, we got to go back to the homeland.
That's deep.
You get my point? Like they signed the Declaration of Independence.
Right.
Because they knew, hey, we're our own people over here.
Right.
In the 13 colonies. You're not going to oppress us. You're not. We can get the tea from you, and we can get the tea from we can get it from the Indians.
Right.
But we're not going to get the tea from you and pay a higher price to the queen. To hell with that. We'll throw this tea in the damn water.
Boston Tea.
You get my point? And they said, you know what? You're not going to tread on me. And guess what? Guess what they did? They signed the Declaration of Independence. So when are we going to sign our Declaration of Independence from Africa? When? Like, are we going to continue to fight for the same people that continually shows you that they do not want to have anything to do with you?
They hate you.
I could see if they came here and they was like, we got to get down with our brothers and sisters that was taken.
Right.
We got to get down with that. No, they never do that. Yeah, they say, yeah, oh, come to Ghana, come here, come there. Yeah, they want
They
you to
want to
go
make
there.
Ghana great again.
Right, because they want to get your money from tourism.
Right.
They don't want to give you and have 16 million niggas actively injected into the economy.
Right.
Because what's going to happen? We're going to come over there, get all the businesses. Come over there, get all the and actively compete for the jobs that you are trying to get. Mm-hmm. And what's going to happen when they're shut out? They're going to feel oppressed.
Right.
And when they feel oppressed, what's going to happen? We're going to be in civil war, just in another part of the damn world.
Right.
It's it's just so ridiculous, man. When are we gonna when I go to these Blackity Black events, right? Remember we did that we did security for, it was like Rizza Islam, Ben X, what the hell is that nigga name? Dr. Umar. We did security for an event that they had, right? Last summer. Blue pill, red pill, conscious community niggas. That's all who's at the event is black people.
Right.
There's no Africans that's there. Like I look around, I told Captain Tazark, I'm like, Sluggy, sir, like, there's no Africans here. And this whole summit is talking about Africa.
Right.
Oh man, we gotta come together because Africa got the diamonds and got the materials in the earth, and America got all the minerals, and Africa got all the minerals and everything in the ground, and we're kings and queens, and
daggone Wakanda delicious.
That shit sounds good, but does it really have any substance? Right. Is it actually really practical to our situation here in America? And the answer is emphatically no, because Africa is Disney World. It's like in our mind we think that it's still, like everybody's over there on giraffes and elephants, and you the king of the jungle, walking a lion, and
It's like I really believe that. They believe that you're going to go over Africa and it's Egypt again. Like, it's the pyramids is up. You know what I mean? Everything is lit up. You're going to see pharaohs. That's not what you're going to see when you go to Africa.
Right.
You're not going to see anything pretty. You're going to see the Dust Bowl and you're going to see stinking Africans.
That's it, man. It's like, it's like we got to get to the point where we can look at things in reality.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Christianity, it doesn't allow you to see things in reality.
Right.
It only allows you to see things like from a fantasy standpoint. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You never gonna actually see it. Like, and I brought this out in the lecture where it talked about like the psychology. You know what I'm saying? Like, the psychology on black people is, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, like psychology is built off of the mind control of black people.
Kind of what kind?
Hispanics. They say it's about a dog and a rat. And pigeons and birds in psychology. But black people are the rat. Black people are the dog, the Pavlovian dog experience, the classical conditioning, all of those different things that they use in psychology is all what they use. The dog is niggas.
Right.
The classical conditioning is niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
It is the pigeon that they can play ping pong.
Right.
Because they understand that they can control the environment of the pigeon. And if you can control the environment of people, if you can control, look at our neighborhoods, right?
Right.
Who controls the food?
The Asians,
right,
and the Indians,
right. But the oppressor ultimately,
right,
controls the food, controls the water, right, controls the housing, controls the schooling, right, controls the employment,
right.
So it's like if he wants to create an environment.
He just makes sure
that's an environment where we have to kill each other. Then he'll create the environment where we'll have to kill each other.
Right. You got schools where, you know what I mean, they make your kid think like something is wrong with him.
Right. They'll create the environment and then we'll have to respond to the environment.
Right.
The same way if you put a goddamn pigeon in a box and you say, in order for this, for me to first you starve the pigeon out. First you starve it, right? That's the first thing they do with these animals that they do these tests on. You starve it out. So once you starve it, right, the animal will do whatever you want it to do.
Right.
Because now that animal is under a new set of conditions. Now that rat is not the same rat that it was before it came in that damn box.
Right.
You get my point? And that's literally what it is. And then remember we was at camp last week and this dude comes up and he's beefing with us about black kids shooting each other in the hood. It's like
Yo.
You 60 years old. Nigga, it's your fault why kids are killing each other. You know why? Because your generation didn't teach us that color matters.
Right.
Didn't they say that?
Right.
Then I knew when I grew up, that's what they told me. Color don't matter. So since color don't matter, then I'm going to kill a nigga that looks like me because color don't matter.
Right.
What they should have been teaching us that color does matter. But then these cats want to come out to the camp and beef with us about, you know, the kids in the neighborhood killing each other, which is a horrible thing. But nigga, you 60. We got this from you.
Yeah, it was trippy because like we sitting out there with solutions and we giving solutions. And he was just so I don't know if it was a Bible thing. I don't know what it was, but he was just so into just being rebellious into what we was talking about that he couldn't even hear what we were saying. Man. And the whole time he was sitting there talking about it's people shooting. He was drunk. You know he was, you know what I mean? It's people right now shooting down the block. What y'all gonna do? And they're like, all right, well, this is the solution. What's your solution? It's people they shooting down the street. They shooting down the street. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
It's a horrible thing that they shooting each other. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible when we come at each other like that. You know what I'm saying? But don't take yourself out the equation.
Right.
You are the reason why. The generation before us, the 60s, the civil rights era.
Yeah.
What they did was they handed everything over to the white man.
Right.
Everything they handed it over to him. And so now you want to blame the kids because now they live in an environment where
that you help create.
They can rest assured that they are not going to get nothing from the old heads.
Nothing.
So in order for a young boy to get something from black people, what does he understand? I got to knock a nigga in the head to get it. That's it. You know my boy? Like that, they fully understand that. If you want something out of black people, you got to knock them in the head and take it. Because niggas ain't going to give you nothing. So now you got the young kids that are walking around these neighborhoods coping with the environment that's set for them. They're coping with it. We're all coping with it. You know what I'm saying? We're all coping with the same environment. And the young niggas is coping with it the best way that they know how.
Right.
So if they got to break in your car, they got to break in your house, they got to put a gun to your head, if they got to shoot you and kill you, they will do it.
Right.
Because what we tell them, color don't matter.
Color don't matter.
You know, we got to love everybody. So now they like, okay, you're right. We got to love everybody. Okay, I'll love the Hispanic, not the Hispanics. I'll love the white man.
Right.
I'll love the Asians.
I love the Africans.
I'll love the Africans. I'll love the, what's that called?
Arabs.
The Arabs.
I love the Arabs.
Yeah. I'll join their religion.
The Arab got a Sixers jacket on like I wear a Sixers jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He talks slang like I talk slang. You know what I mean?
Right. I love the Koreans.
I go in Habib's store. He be like, "Hey, my brother." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my brother. They even show like the thuggest brothers will go in the daggone Habib joint and be like, "Hey, what's up, my brother? What's up, my brother?" But let his own brother come in there. He can't even look at him 5 seconds.
And that's what the thing is. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that. Taziad.
Oh, Taziad.
Taziad.
Drop a bomb. We gonna drop a bomb.
Hold on.
We gonna drop a bomb.
Taziad. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. He gone.
Taziad.
Officer Taziad.
Yo, can you grab the door? No, that's sleep.
Yeah, for real.
Look, man, you gonna have to get up and get you a drink.
Yeah, man. Where your cup at?
Right. What they saying in the chat?
Hey, Yashar Banaf said keeping us asleep. You know what I mean? Yeah, they damn near they rocking us to sleep, man. They rockabye baby us to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're here to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the crafty counsel.
These kids, man, are responding to an environment that they were put in.
Right.
By the generation before them.
Right.
And we can't blame them. You know, we live in a culture where the adults follow the children. That's what kind of culture we live in.
Right.
You think I'm joking? Look at TikTok.
Good night.
And you see some old ass woman on there doing the same thing the kids is doing.
Matter of fact, it was I seen this video just not too long ago. It was a woman and her stepdaughter, right? And she was like, "Yeah, this ain't my daughter, but she is just like me. And they was doing the song joint. And she was dancing. Next thing you know, she turned around, she started shaking it, and the girl was doing it too. And I know she wasn't out of high school.
Look, check this out, man. All right, check this out. When I'm not that old,
right?
But when I was growing up, right, and I'm only speaking for me.
Okay.
But when we was growing up, the young kids would always follow after the adults. You know what I'm saying? Like we would be like, okay, so that's how you that's how you do it. Like you gotta be like this when you come around. Like you know, I gotta have my chest out. Like I gotta be hard when I come around. Cause you know the old niggas. That's how we seen them niggas do. Now it's like the old niggas is like, so how I do the dance? Like I do. How you doing? Hey, babe. I do it like this. And then you got the old heads doing the same thing. Like you got the old heads like doing the same thing. Like they're trying to fit. The old heads are trying to fit in with the young niggas.
Yeah, that's bass backwards.
It's backwards. It's like it's completely switched around now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now the old heads, like the women old heads, they're trying to compete with the young girls.
Right.
The young girls that's in their 20s.
Right.
So they trying to get their followers up.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I'm 45, I'm 50 years old, I'm a 50-year-old woman. Okay, I know that I got to do the same. I got to do the same thing that this 20-year-old is doing, so I can get my page lit.
Right.
So now you a grandmom, you got grandkids, and you out here trying to compete with a girl who's 25.
Yo, it be some old women doing these joints too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they supposed to be are the wisdom. They supposed to be teaching us, learning us. We supposed to be learning from the older, like he was just saying, like Captain Tazayama was just saying. But we not doing that, man.
I'm sorry, I'm going. Go
ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Think of it like this, right?
Right.
You think of how the grandmoms are going to be now.
Good night. Well, they are already like 20 years old,
right? But you gonna have a grandmom, nigga. You gonna have a grandmom with a you gonna have a grandmom with a tattoo on her face,
right?
You're gonna have a grandmom with tattoos all over her body.
Damn right.
You know my point? Like that's literally how
you're gonna have a grandma with a BBL.
Right. Right.
It's gonna be off.
Yeah.
She's gonna be sitting down, sound like a whoopee cushion.
I'm gonna be the old nigga getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in my 60s. You got a BBL back in the day, because you know I ain't gonna be able to get nothing else when I'm in my 60s anyway. Hey, look, bring your lobby booty ass over here.
She gonna sit on your lap and be like,
I'm like, yeah, bring all that flab over here. You stinking.
Back in 22, I heard you got that ass.
You know, yeah.
She got her ass up back in 22.
Right. So that's like I'm kind of going on a rant here.
Yeah.
I'm just ranting right now because I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was gonna let Howard say everything.
What made you have a young people rant?
Because we were talking about like the guy who came to camp, the old head.
Yeah.
And I thought about what he said when he was like, yeah, these kids is killing each other, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you're the reason why.
Right.
Because your generation through civil rights taught us that color doesn't matter.
Right.
Y'all taught us that. They said color don't matter.
You did this.
So now niggas is like, you're right, color don't matter. So if I rob a nigga who's black like me, it doesn't matter, right? Because color don't matter. But what we should have been taught is that color does matter.
Right.
It does matter in a sense. Like, look, your brother is your brother. You don't rob your brother. If that's one thing I will say, that those Brazilians, the Brazilians in the favelas, I like that how they in the world.
And what you know about the favelas?
The favelas. I watch a lot of documentaries. The favelas, them brothers down there, you ain't robbing in the favela. You ain't robbing none of the people in the favela. You're not doing nothing like that. If you rob somebody in the favela, a lot of those favelas, they'll just straight chop your hand off.
Yeah, the thing about some of those is that a lot of them is a lot of countries are like that. Communities like that, they have the country is so poor, and the police force doesn't focus on them. So really, the people are left to govern themselves.
So
that's why you got drug lords running the areas and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And to a degree, that's what we need in the black community. We need less interference from outside entities like the police, the government, so we as a people can come together and govern ourselves.
Right.
The problem is you can't let the drug dealers and the dope boys go run the block.
Right.
That's what's happening in countries like Brazil. But when it comes down to it, we gotta, in order to get where we want to be, you want us to move. In order for us to get where we need to be, we're gonna have to govern ourselves, and then that's how you get a type of community where we know not to rob old ladies and shoot kids and all that stuff like that people complain about. But we ain't gonna get it by how we living now, which is dependent on somebody else.
That's so crazy, you know what I'm saying? I go back, Napaskaya, you're right. I was just thinking that scripture too. That's my people, children of their oppressors. Yeah, that's absolutely right. And it says, and women rule over them.
Too, what you was talking.
They which had caused things to err and destroy the way of thy paths. That's absolutely right, because man, it's just bugged out. Like, guess what my supervisor said today, right? He was like, yeah, man, this year is going by fast. We already 6 months into the year, man. Before you know it, it'd be Christmas time. And I was like, damn, like everything that's going on, it's like, it's like I just realized that it's not real.
It's not real.
Reality. Like, reality just is not real. Like, okay, when we go to, like, when you go to work or whatever, it's just like you just go to work and you just like,
it don't matter what's going on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, but I remember when I was at work, right, and George Floyd got killed, right? I was mad as hell that day, that morning. I was really mad because I'm like, I watched the video and I was like outraged at the video. I'm like, damn, remember he had his neck, his foot. I'm like, damn, get off. And I'm yelling at the phone like, damn, get off his neck. Yeah. And then the supervisor comes in like, hey, yeah, so what are you doing this weekend? It's like, what the hell are you talking about? You see what's going on right now?
It's like, no matter what happened, nobody,
right?
The world got to still keep turning.
Right. Concert, like, they tearing up the city, like they're tearing everything up. Even my supervisor, like, oh man, they're riding. Yeah, it's good. They're riding.
Yeah,
and it's like,
so I might need you to come in.
But I'm the only black dude there, so I'm like, it's just weird, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
yeah, it's crazy out here. They're riding.
Yeah, like,
I want to have to report in by 12. I just want to see it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like it's not reality. It's like you just.
It's like especially you realize when you work a slave, it's like no matter what goes on, they try to hold on to their power no matter what. They try to make their money no matter what. No matter what's going on in the world, where I feel like it's pointless to be here. Like it's really pointless to be in the slavery at the job right now, especially when there's riots going on and wars and all types of crazy, real deal issues going on. It feel like pointless to even be there.
Like my supervisor.
But they still want you to do it.
I got 2 ways in and out of my office, right? I got one door right here, one door right here. I keep it locked now. I'm like, there's shooters out here, man. You know what I mean? I don't trust you, motherfuckers.
Yo, it's crazy.
I don't trust y'all because
real shit.
It can go down out here. I know y'all crazy. So let me go ahead and lock this door right here.
Yo, did y'all hear about the recent shooting that happened 2 days ago? Days ago at the hospital. You know why it happened? Why it started shooting? I only read a headline, so I could be missing some points to it. But they said he went in there because he wanted to kill one of the doctors because he had back pain from an injury, back pain from a surgery.
My back's broken.
And you know how bad your back gotta hurt?
It's spinal.
To shoot up the hospital.
It's spinal.
It's like, well, you know how bad your back gotta hurt.
Yo,
to give it a mass shooting, you say his back was literally killing him.
Yo,
his back was literally killing him.
It's not funny. I'm not laughing, y'all. I'm not laughing.
It's like, and I know he was motivated by the recent shootings. It was like he was sitting there, his back was fucked up. I know he see all the other shooters that have. He like, you know what?
I'm just gonna go and kill everybody. And he was black?
I'm assuming not.
They didn't show his picture.
Nah, they ain't show.
I don't know. I would assume not.
If anybody in the chat knows, man, matter of fact, I'm about to look him up.
They don't put it. Oh, so like I said,
black people sue. That's what they do in that type of situation.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. They'll like try like not put his picture out there and all that.
Yeah, his
picture's probably out there somewhere.
Let me see. Recent shooting.
He didn't kill that many people, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not as of a big deal.
That's crazy. Ain't that something?
He only killed like 3 people.
Just kill 4 people, man.
Yeah, man. That's terrible, man. I mean, just like they go. It's like right now, and I mean even before, like we gotta get close to the Most High. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta like really, really like, you know, stick to the Lord, man, and follow the laws and commandments, man. That's what you got to do, like, to be safe out here, man. Because you see, man, like people, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You like, I was in Dollar Tree today, right? I was in Dollar Tree. When I walked in Dollar Tree, I was in the back of the store. I'm like, where would it, you know, you go out the back? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at like the different like,
exits?
Yeah, the different exits. Like when I walk in places now, I'm like looking at the exits. I'm like, okay, I'm just looking around. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the scriptures say to be vigilant, man. Like you gotta keep your eyes open, man. Like you can't be
keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, you gotta keep your head on that's like UPK 101. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think for a second that, I mean, of course, I know we roll with the angels. So I'm not tripping on none of that. But at the same time, I'm like looking, you know what I'm saying? For my chance to reign supreme, you know what I'm saying? If it does happen, you know what I mean? If it goes down wherever, you know what I mean? It's my time to step into that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, so when you save the people today, what did you go what through your head? I'm like, well, you know, Commander Joe Yada, you know what I'm saying? He teach us, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Save people, you know what I mean? You get my point? Like, that's you know what I'm saying? So I'm just really just being vigilant, man. And that's what all of us had to do just for our safety. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's black.
It's a black boy.
They make it hard for the truth, don't they?
They said it's suspected. I don't know if that's the boy. Just in the hospital shooter.
No, this person I'm talking about died.
This can't be him.
Yeah, this person I'm talking about died. They're saying arrested.
Yeah, this ain't the boy.
That's a nigga there. This any nigga there.
They put a nigga up there first. So that's like the top search. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta go to like the third or fourth page to find the real one.
Yeah, they really ain't showing this boy.
Maybe they know maybe they just ain't showing him. Maybe he was right.
Mm-hmm. Because I know, because the media is like, okay, if he's white, don't show it.
Don't show it. Yeah, because like I was watching the news the other day, and Gail was like, it's been 20 mass shootings since Uvalde. You know what I mean? Which was last week, right?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
A week ago.
You know what I mean? 20 mass shootings. But you're not hearing about that. You're not hearing about these shootings. And my wife made me the comment. She was like, you know, it's probably because, you know, not too many people died.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They classify a lot of shit as mass shootings that we wouldn't really
Because if that's the case, then it'd be mass shootings in the hood all the time.
A lot of those are those ones.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's horrible, man. I can only imagine, man. You know what a parent would have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to the school and then you like, yo, you know, my kid didn't come out. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh well, you know. Well, we still gotta do some, you know, we still gotta investigate. You know, you sit out there like, yo, what the fuck? My kid ain't came out yet. You know what I'm saying? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? Well, we just gotta do some, you know, we don't know for sure what's going on. We gotta stay tuned for the details. You know, it's like those parents, man, like what they had to go through was horrible.
Yeah, that's definitely.
You know, it's horrible, man. And then for them to come and tell you, your kid, your kid died. You know what I'm saying? That's a horrible thing, man. And I'm trying to tell you, like, we're gonna have to start to educate our own kids.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna have to do it.
You gotta have that conversation now. Though, listen, man, if you hear gunshots, don't run towards the fire.
But check it out though.
I mean, lock the door. You know what I mean?
But check this out though.
It's crazy.
The school was like, yeah, we got a way to lock the doors and. Because there's no way out of that. There's no solution there.
Well, the solution is maybe have a real cop at the front door. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, we're like, all right. So, like,
but the general said it though. But I got you. No, matter of fact, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna go.
I'm let him go because I'm gonna go.
Yeah. We like Theo and go to the daggone club. You know
now go ahead, get the mic.
I went to Martin Luther King High School. You know what I mean? We had a daggone prison inside the daggone Joker. When you couldn't just walk up into Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? There was you had a cop at every exit. Mm-hmm. Why? Because they were trying to keep you in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't just walk out. You know what I mean? At Martin Luther King. So we had police on site. You know what I'm saying? So like these schools, you know, they say, oh, we don't have the funding. You know what I mean? We don't put the funding in. But that's not the resolution. The resolution is stricter gun laws.
You talking about the funding? You talking about the funding to have police there?
What kind?
That ain't got shit to do with public funding. Because I know in all the terrible high schools in Philly,
Right.
like MLK,
Yep.
they all have all the public high schools in Philly, which is a terrible goddamn school district.
Yep.
All have cops in them,
Yes.
and that's because they scared of niggas.
Right.
They don't want niggas to kill each other in the school.
Right.
So they, niggas do be fighting. Acting crazy.
But you need a cop?
But they have cops in all the public schools in many inner cities, not just Philly, New York. They have what's the things called? Metal detectors, cops in every school.
Yeah.
And that's commonplace in the hood.
Locker searches.
In public schools.
Do they have locker searches in Columbine?
And where they begin, and a lot of these places where they begin killed at.
Right.
It's not commonplace in these, more suburban places. It's not commonplace, but that's where all the damn death happens at schools.
And if I may, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember the general brought it out. General Hyman brought it out when he said, a lot of on Command General Yohana's radio show on Monday night at 9:00. Make sure you check it out, right? He said a lot of people are calling the cops cowards for not going in there and risking their life and getting killed for those kids, right? When that shooter went into that school. But he said, nigga, you wouldn't have did nothing either.
Right.
Like all the people online, like, oh, them cops was cowards. If I was there, I would have went in there. No, you wouldn't. The general brought it out. He's like, no, you wouldn't have did nothing either because, nigga, you can't even stop smoking weed.
Good night.
Can't put the blunt down.
You value your life. You definitely value your life, and you are not gonna go in to nowhere and go out with a blaze of glory to save anybody's kid.
Anybody's kid.
Because you literally need America. You need you know you get my point? Like you need this place, like, and it's like, nigga, you would have did the same thing.
Right.
If that shooter was in there with these guys be armed to the T. These guys would you know what I'm saying? Go up in there, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing either.
Sitting right out there waiting for backup.
Right.
Wait on backup, because this and these guys, boy, they be with precision. They don't be like niggas be shooting, bah, 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 running away. Nah, these guys be like, bah, 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 bah. And remember, Cap, I sent you the video. I cannot find it, but because TikTok probably took the video down. Yeah. But remember, he was talking about the how much the guy paid.
I think it was somebody in the military.
Yeah,
breaking down all the stuff that the shooter in Buffalo had and how much money all that shit cost. And I never thought about that. That was interesting. It was somebody in the military breaking down how much money everything he had would have cost, and it was like, and I own a couple guns, and it's not a cheap hobby.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, but I didn't really think about it till I saw this video where the cat he breaking down all the guns and all the ammunition he had, and this is like the gun itself is like $1,500. The AR-15 itself is like at least $1,000, $1,500.
Right.
And that's like a subpar AR-15 is like $1,000. The ammunition.
But he had a good one. He had a
right? Nice one. I was like at least $1,500. He had like a few clips, a bunch of ammunition. He had a handgun. Handgun probably like $600. That's like 2 G's right there. That's 2 G's with no ammunition.
And the ammunition was like $1 a piece, right?
Yeah. So he had like a few clips. So we talking about at least $2,500. Somebody that's 18 years old,
right? No job, allegedly.
And it was a little. He says this is a little fishy, but he said it was like.
He's like, man.
It was like, man, he is 18 years old.
He might have got some help.
He ain't got no job. Yeah, exactly. It was like that. Well, maybe this is deeper than just one guy, deciding to shoot up the supermarket. Maybe somebody put him up, put him up to it.
Who gonna do that and then just lay down your gun and let them come and just take it?
Well, I think it is true to a degree. They want to be heroes. They want to be heroes and inspire other people to do the same thing. So his mind, I'm gonna go shoot these people up. I'm gonna go to jail for the rest of my life. That's gonna be it for me.
And I'm gonna be the man in jail. And make sure you write me, put something on my book.
And all the white supremacist people they're gonna accept him. They're gonna pay for his lawyer.
Him and Dylan Roof gonna be in the room together.
Real shit. They're gonna pay for his lawyer. They're gonna try to work out a deal for him. They can't. He gonna be good because even though he's gonna be in jail for the rest of his life, he's gonna have money on his books forever. People gonna write him. People gonna love him. He's gonna go down in history, at least among white supremacists, as one of the greatest people to ever be a white supremacist. He killed all these black people.
That's right.
He's gonna be a hero to them. So even though he gonna live a terrible fucking life, he's gonna be in prison forever. He's still gonna be reverenced by the people that he cared about,
Right.
which I would assume was other white supremacists.
Damn right. Damn right.
So yeah, that's rough though. Yeah, like I think like you were saying, as you alluded to it, or you said it to Zion earlier that all this, the only way you can avoid this is by serving the Most High.
Right.
And as times get darker, we're gonna understand that. Everybody can understand that the reason that we getting killed, the reason that we die, the reason that we being destroyed is because we don't serve the Most High. And these type of things, it's no other way to avoid it. These type of things, if somebody get the drop on you, they got the drop on you. Right. I don't care if you carry your gun everywhere. I don't care if you got a gun out with you. I don't care if you trained.
Yep.
If somebody catch you, they catch you. And that is what it is. The only way you can for sure not get caught or no, I don't want to say for sure, but the only way that you can have more surety to not get caught up in these type of situations is if you serve the Most High. Because he's the one that controls life and death.
Come on.
And once you work for the man that controls life or death, that's when your chance of protection is much higher. But when you go against the man that controls life and death, when you go against the power that controls life and death, and the power that controls life and death wants to kill you, well, you're going to die. And people don't understand. People don't understand that these things, the Most High wants to take your kid away from you. He wants your kid to get shot in that school. God wants you to die in that hospital. He wants you to die in that supermarket. Until the day we realize that the only way to be protected by the Most High is to serve Him. Exactly. We're gonna continue to die like this.
What Cap said was heavy, man. Remember that scripture where it said, like, you don't even want children being born because of the fact, like, they're gonna die. Like, this is what we made that covenant with. Like we literally die. Like we fight to die, and that's just horrible. And that video I sent you, they took it down off.
Why they took that down?
They took it down. I'm gonna show you right here, sir.
Probably because he
I'm gonna show you right here. No, it was
real.
real.
He told the amounts.
Look, this Cap Norial, right? You said, but this is like you say, you might have a point.
Yeah.
How someone
that, yeah.
Look, this is the link I sent you. Open.
And now it's not been twerking.
See, you won't even take me to the link no more.
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Yeah, this is
bars.
Yeah. It won't take, if you can find it, yeah, that'll be too wild. But look, it won't even take me to the link anymore from your what I sent you. It won't even take me to the link no more. Cause he was probably telling too much truth. That's how TikTok is. TikTok want niggas to be just women just to be dancing.
Oh, it's like my bad.
Yeah, you can find that?
Yes, I can find it. I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna look at that link that you sent me earlier and see if it pop up or not.
Man, you got a good phone. See?
You right?
They took it down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was like, "Oh, he out here showing how much the stuff costs." Somebody,
yeah, because it was a soldier who was saying how much it costs. He was up to like 9,000. He was like, "How can a 18-year-old afford $9,000?" And that shows you that he had some help.
Right.
Somebody had to be like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you the bread,
right,
to go get what you need." Now when I hit the link, Lil Wayne come up. Look, Lil Wayne.
Some random stuff came up.
Lil Wayne come up rapping because that's what they want niggas to do.
Did y'all talk about the girl getting beat up or the girl beating somebody up in the store? Talk about that
and shooting.
But we talked about the pregnant girl that got shot.
I'm talking about the dollar store.
Oh yeah, the girl that was beating up. You saw that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, like she was that brother. He did some smart shit. He did some smart shit. Like he didn't hit her back because he's gonna get a great. He can get some bread off, lawsuit off of that because you see his homeboys like, don't hit her, don't do it. Don't hit her, man. You're like, cause keep that video because once he goes to, cause she was a manager or something at Dollar Tree.
I would he got more restraint than me.
I would have done it because she was holding his hair like you gonna get out my store by his dreads.
I want to go for all that.
I ain't seen that shit.
Yeah, she like look, you ain't look. I'm gonna get that what's the name? I'm gonna get that lawsuit from Dollar Tree. Oh, they gonna raise the prices after I'm done.
Right.
They were like, it's not Dollar Tree no more. It's $2 Tree.
$5 and nothing else more.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, I got a lawsuit before.
Yeah.
I got a lawsuit right here. See this? See my skin right there is like brown because when I was in Rikers, a nigga had I think he was Hispanic, but he had like a bowl of hot water.
Oh shit!
And he was walking with it because they have hot pots in prison. He was walking with the hot water, and he bumped into me, and it spilled on my arm. But when he spilled it on my arm, it was so hot that the shit my skin just turned pink. Like the water so hot that as soon as you pour it, the skin come right off. And I was like, I looked at it, was like, and I just started choking him. he was like this. His tongue was out his mouth, boy. I was choking that motherfucker. I'm choking him. So the CO ran over and was like, let him go. And she was like, I'm telling you, I'm going to pull the pin. Because it's like a little thing that they have, like a pin that they can pull on a walkie-talkie. Then that'll like automatically come out. That'll automatically let the SWAT team come. So she's like, I'm going to pull the pin. I'm like, look at my fucking arm. And then she looked at my arm. She went like this. Like I still had him in my grip. She had him. She went like that. She was like, "Oh, you got to go to the hospital." And she ended up pulling it anyway. The SWAT team came in, and they came in like suited up like, and I let them go. I let the dude go.
Why? So they gave you some money?
They came in like Jackson on Moon.
They gave me $5,000. Yeah, $5,000. 2 years.
2 years.
But I did 2 years, so it was worth it. I got paid to go to jail. I paid to go to jail. I put a lawsuit in. The first they tried to offer me $1,000.
Yeah.
I was like, nah. Then the second one, it was like, yeah, we'll give you like $2,000. I'm like, look, man, I told my lawyer, man, I had a Jewish lawyer, right? He's like, look, man, the second offer, man, they talking about $2,000. I'm like, let's go to trial. But I had a Jewish lawyer, man. His name was like
Lipowitz.
no. His name was like
Goldstein.
It was like Goldstein,
Rosenberg.
Rosenberg. I was like, oh no, I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna go to trial.
Rosenberg and Associates.
He said, I got you. 2 years later, he's like, look, I got a check here for $5,000. You want to take it or you want to go to trial? I'm like, let me go ahead and I'm like, so what bus I catch to get there? And he's like, yeah, you gotta get a Greyhound. And I was like, okay,
But
cool.
just you had again?
Yeah. And I went there and he cashed my check right there.
Give you the bread?
The lawyer cashed my check.
And he gave you all the 5 stacks?
No, he had the 5,000, but he get 33 in the third.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
He get 33 in the 3% because he won the case. So he just got me like, I think it was like 2,000 something. I had my daughter with me. She was like, Dad, can I get a phone? I'm like, yeah, you can get a phone.
Get you a phone.
Yeah, you can get a phone.
Go ahead and get this app.
We left the lawyer's office. We went straight to the phone spot. I got my daughter a phone. I got me a phone. You know what I'm saying? We was lit. You know what I'm saying?
We can call each other.
We was lit. And that was it. But I was willing to take whatever they had. You know what I mean? But the lawyer was like, he got professional pictures done, of my arm. Like they had professional. He booked me at a professional studio.
Damn.
He was like, okay, move your arm like that. I was like this.
He's like, get my good side.
You put your sad face on.
Yeah, I was like this. Like,
That's what he said.
they was like, go like this. I was like. And they took professional pictures, man. Sent them down here, like, man, and then after that, he was like, look, man, they coming back, they saying that it's not their fault. I'm like, look, man, you know, this cat Jewish. It is their fault.
I don't think it was their fault though.
It wasn't their fault,
It
but
was-
yeah, it wasn't their fault at all.
Yeah, fuck him.
But I was like, I'm not backing off. And that cat, he got
It was better than suing the cat that did to you.
yeah. So I sued Rikers Island for
Oh,
somebody spilling hot water on me.
He was using me.
okay.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I tried to get it for $20,000.
Damn. He's just, damn. How bad was this? How bad
Nah,
was
'cause,
this?
yeah, he asked me what I want. I was like, $1 million.
$1 million. Like, damn, nigga. Is your,
Like,
arm,
God
is your
damn.
arm gone? You have an arm? All right, man. We better
I see that.
He's like, look, he's like, how much? He's like, how much you want? I was like, $1 gazillion.
He's like, how you spell Google?
Cash.
Give me another piece of paper. Ain't no, I need more than regular zero.
Yeah.
I need
Cause you know I was in jail at the time.
Oh, you sitting there?
Yeah, I was in jail, so he was talking to me over the phone.
He's like,
You started,
give us free.
You got started early, huh?
Cause you know everybody in there was like, "Yo, you got a lawsuit, man. You better call them motherfuckers." And one of the inmates gave me a number, you know, to a lawyer. And I called him and he said, "Okay, what's the degree Burns?" I said 3. He said, "Okay, yeah, we got something." All right, so he was like, "Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna he's like, when you get out?" I said, "Well, I'll get out like in like a couple of months." He's like, "Oh, no, that's not enough." He said, "All right, so I'm gonna come up there." So he came up to the prison and he was like, taking pictures of me right there. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got out, he was like, because he was like, "When you get out?" I said, "Oh, I get out in like a few months, like 4 or 5 months." He's like, "Oh, okay, that's good." He's like, "That's real good." He's like, "Look, when you get out, I'm gonna have everything already set up." So I had to go up to New York and get the pictures taken. He was like, "I got the professional photographer already, everything set up."
That's an interesting story. I would have never told me about that.
Yeah, 5,000.
5,000.
I ended up getting like 2. I ended up getting like 2,000 or something. Cash, no tax. Well, no, I did get. Wait a minute, I did get taxed by him. He was the government and everything.
He took his fee at the
Like,
top.
2 for me, 2 for you, and you get whatever's left over because you.
Yeah, and he's like, "Man, it's 5,000. I can just cash this right now." He was like, "I got a check for you right here." It was. I looked at the check. It was 5,000. He was like, "Well, hey, I gotta take my cut."
Damn.
He was like, "I can go ahead and cash this for you right now, or you can go to the bank and have to deal with that." I'm like,
I was like, trial. He was like, well, he's like, all right, give me the 25.
yeah. So I was like, "Look, yeah, I'll cash it right here." He's like, you can take the check and then bring my, you know what I'm saying? I was like, "Oh, he was like, oh, I can just cash it right now and just take my fee out and just let you go ahead and roll." I was like, "All right."
Give me no cash.
He just gave me the cash right out of his pocket.
Damn.
Right out of his pocket. He pulled out a wad of money. Jewish dude pulled out a wad of money like this and was like, "All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we good." I was like, "All right, yeah." My daughter was like, "Dad, we good?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Can I have a phone?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go ahead and get the phone."
You get the bread?
Yeah, my daughter was right. Yeah, and I remember where it was at. It was right where the Twin Towers came down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when I went up there, that they were still building up the one World Trade Center.
Damn.
You know, the new one that they have up there.
Yeah.
When I went up there, it was still ground zero.
Well, they still had the little pools and the cement.
Yeah, it wasn't ground zero like in a sense because it was like 2010.
Yeah.
But at the time,
You see, the way he said it though was like this was 2002.
Right.
no, it wasn't.
They still
No.
had iron hanging down.
But when I went,
And that was the day
they were
when
still pouring. Well,
He said the day I'm thinking
nah,
that's the day it happened.
yeah, it wasn't that day.
He said that was the day.
It was close. It was close.
He had the cinematic voice and everything.
Right. It was like
Yeah,
a.
it was
They
9
showed the
years
gate.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the date. It was historic. They
He
had
said 2010.
what's that called? The gate. They had a gate around it. They was still doing construction.
I knew something wasn't right because I know how old your daughter is.
Right.
I didn't think she was old enough to be asking for a phone at the time. I'm thinking,
Right.
Yeah.
2010 makes more sense.
Yeah, my daughter was 9. She was 9.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, so she was asking for a phone.
That was the day the towers fell. 5 minutes after I got my 2,500. All we heard was, no.
Yeah.
And the cell phones wasn't working.
Yeah.
Hey.
Shakara?
Yeah. Sakurai Anaya.
So that's the whole thing?
What's the whole one?
Sakara Anaya?
Anaya Hawada.
That ain't my rabbit. That's what you asking.
No, that's not Shakara.
That's it.
Sakurai.
Oh, Sakara.
Anaya Hawada.
Where's she from?
She from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Kakalaki.
North Cat, man, in the building, man.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Salam, sis.
Yeah.
Give a quick Arsenio Hall roof for you.
Anything else going on out there?
I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much about it.
it's time to go.
That chick, them two chicks fighting, and she giving the bag to her daughter to shoot her. You
I
heard
heard
about that?
I saw like a picture. There's so much crazy stuff going on there.
There's a lot of crazy stuff.
A lot of some shit sound like normal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Get yourselves together out there,
Get it
real,
together.
man.
right? Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Keep the Lord close to you.
Right.
That's all I can tell you. Like the best
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Read your scriptures, man. Get in your Bible, man. You wasn't here last night. It was a trooper in here. I ain't gonna say his name. He know who I'm talking about. He was sitting here like this. General Muhammad was dropping it heavy. He like this. I'm like, hold on, let me help you out. Grab that brother a precept book. Grab that brother a pen. I said, look, I'm helping you out now.
Right.
Here, write all this stuff down.
All that stuff.
The general was saying some heavy shit. Write it all down right now. Write it down. The brother said, "It's the water, Ottawa." Yeah. We got paper. Everything we got over here. Yeah, write all this shit down. You can't retain everything. You can't just come to class and just think you're going to retain it all. It's way too much.
He definitely brought out some big bombs last night.
General Muhammad was going in last night.
I mean, he was going in, man. My man said, listen, I just want the chicken.
Yeah.
The chicken. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about all that. I just want the chicken.
And that's why it's good, like, you know what I'm saying, like to go on the scripture breakdown classes,
Right.
especially if like you in different cities where you can't get to Philly,
Okay.
you know, to actually do it. Go to scripture breakdown class, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in class, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
And get in, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and put the general, you know what I'm saying, the task, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
remember, man, like the scripture breakdown, it's not just for us, it's for the general too. The general was like, you know what I mean? He's sharpening his sword. Like he like, okay, yeah,
Listen.
okay, yeah. Then a brother come up with something that's like, all right, hold on, let me check with Commander Johnny Hunt on that one.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
ask the question,
Listen,
man.
That brother asked about, you know what I mean, how does a brother overcome, you know what I mean, wanting to get a bunch of prostitutes? Or
Yeah,
how does a brother get over, you know what I mean, dealing with
porn and shit.
You know
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
one of the questions too.
That shit was dope. Like his response to that was dope as hell.
Yeah, like
There's a lot of things like that brothers may be embarrassed to ask.
Right.
Because but it's good to ask this question because if you know if you struggling with something or you know somebody that's struggling with something,
Right.
and you ask it in class, you're not the only one struggling with it.
Right.
The person that asks you about it is not the only person struggling with it.
Right.
There's other going to be other people in that class or that in the class that's going to be able to relate to the question that's going to help them too.
Right.
And you know, and they might not have the courage to ask about it, but you do. So if you have the courage about it, you can help a lot of other people who may not have the, you know, like I said, the courage to ask certain questions.
Concert. And they was in DC last night. Oh my God. I don't know. It was just something about it. It's just a different spirit. You know what I'm saying? When they be in DC, just from the old videos that I used to watch before I came into the school and when I was in the school, you know, like when I first came in, like this DC just got like a spirit on it, you know what I'm saying? And when the general was there, you see General Shamar was in the class, General Q was up in that joint. Like I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Dope.
it was just a great class, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Worth a watch, man. Definitely go to ISUPK headquarters, ISUPK online. Find that class, man, and watch it again, man. You know what I mean? And put some likes on that thing too. You know what I mean? Put some likes in here too. I see we got 16 folks, 12 likes. You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all.
I need
man.
4 more.
4 more likes, man. Y'all right there. You know what I mean? Go ahead and like the video, man. You know what I mean? Or thumb it down.
I don't call nothing to show a nigga love. You ever saw that shit? Remember Gilly said that?
Yeah, call nothing.
Don't call nothing to show a nigga love, man.
Sorry, Cap. This is the last one. The last thing I want to ask you. You had sent me a link to $1 million worth of game giving away money.
So I don't know nothing about it, but another brother in the Philly school said something about if you got an LLC, you can sign up or something for some money.
And you know what? But and this is just because because of the men above me, like I've just like, I learned, you know what I'm saying? Like I learned from brothers in the school, you know what I'm saying? Brothers such as yourself, brothers that, are like, like when you come into school, you kind of got a gullible-ness about yourself. Like not necessarily like you're just a gullible type of nigga, but you still got you be like, okay, yeah.
You're overly optimistic.
Yeah, you optimistic. That nigga is like, to me, that nigga ain't giving away no money to nobody that he don't know already.
So you think it's a lie?
Yeah, I think that he already got the niggas that he already gonna give the money to. He already, because they giving away $3 million, right?
That's not his own money though.
Right, that's bar stools.
Yeah.
Right, kind of a con. So it's like,
I know he give $3 million home money.
Right. He giving away $3 million, right? But I know Gilly got niggas already like, all right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna create an LLC. You're gonna create an LLC, you're gonna create an LLC, you're gonna do that, you know what I'm saying?
He did the Black Lives
Right, I think he already got the whole shit already set out, and then you just gonna come up there and he's like, okay, you gonna get it, you gonna get it, you gonna get it, you gonna get it. You know what I mean? That's like the major play that, you know what I mean? It's like when a motherfucker say, yo, we got this money that's going to be given away, but like Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah, y'all thought I forgot about Black Lives Matter? When Black Lives Matter, like, yo, you gonna start a security company. You gonna say that you gonna start a cleaning company.
You gonna say that you
right. You're gonna start a cleaning company. You're gonna start a security company. I'm gonna pay you $800,000. I'm gonna pay you. You know what I'm saying? You got the LLC for your cleaning company. You gonna clean. You're gonna clean for me or whatever. Yeah.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah,
you gonna clean up after all the rallies.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you $800,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you $800,000. What? How'd you come up with that number? How'd you come up with that number?
$1,000.
I'm gonna give you $800,000.
That's literally what they was doing. Matter of fact, we're gonna make sure we're gonna put bricks out there so people can break windows so you can get that shit up.
Yeah, you're gonna do the cleanup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be, you're gonna do like the speaking, you're gonna set up everything for the speaking, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna start a business with that. I think they already got a good list of people that they know, like, you know what I'm saying, and say, look, okay, we're gonna give y'all the inside on this bread.
I tell you what, there's probably people that's already gonna be up and up anyway.
Yeah,
I would think at least that. If it ain't rigged like you're saying, it's at least people that's like probably don't even fucking need the shit. I mean, not that they don't need it, but they're gonna get there eventually already.
Or probably put the money back into it.
And if you're gonna be there, they probably gonna have like niggas gonna be out there camping in front of that.
Oh, you gotta physically go somewhere?
Yeah, you gotta.
I didn't know that.
You gotta show up to the actual place.
You just put some information in.
Yeah, you put the information in, but you gotta show up. Yeah, you gotta show up at a specific spot.
If I knew that, I probably wouldn't send it.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, we get the money. We give it." He's like, "We give it some people. We give some people 100,000." Then they're not gonna give you. They're gonna give some people 100,000, but they're not gonna give a random nigga 100,000. Come on, man. I know I'm not gullible. I used to be gullible back in the day, man. I used to come in here, remember, Cap? I used to come in here with conspiracy theories, like, see, and y'all used to look at me like, that shit don't fly here. Yeah.
The Rosicrucians. See, when they catch you, it's a wrap for you.
Yeah, I used to, like, I didn't understand it at the time.
Steve Harvey? See, ever since he fixed his teeth.
Yeah.
Ever since he fixed his teeth.
Like, Captain,
they got him.
They would never like feed into none of that shit I used to say. I used to be like,
you notice all these celebrities, they fix their teeth, right?
Yeah.
That's the ritual of the Illuminati. Everybody Illuminati teeth perfect.
Right.
And
that's it.
Shit like that.
Them teeth.
It's them teethuses, man. Soon as they get them teeth, look at Young Jock teeth.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you.
Illuminati.
Like you be like imagine yourself saying, "Hey, General Muhammad, man, you know, Mendoza Brigade, they gonna give away $3 million, and they gonna give it to him." He gonna be like, "All right, no sweat."
I don't think it would, I said chance, but like I don't like gambling, so I don't think.
Yeah.
If it's ever a thing where it's like, put your name in it, you might win something. I do not think I'm gonna win.
Right.
That's why I don't participate.
So it's like, you know, I just look at things, man. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah, I realize now in life that it's really no substitute for hard work.
Right.
There is, if it just happens to happen that way, but the chances of it happening, you know, where you just luck up on something, or you know, just something happens, you just automatically get blessed with a bunch of money or some random opportunity. That's not all that. Yeah,
and if you a leader, I mean,
I was just saying, you just gotta grind your way to the top. It's very rare that you're going to get a quick boost.
You're not going to get $1 million house.
And if you a leader, you can't be gullible. If you a brother that's in charge, if you a leader, you cannot be a gullible nigga.
Damn right.
I'm trying to tell you, man. You just study it. You know what I'm saying? Study power. You can't be a gullible. If Kim Jong was gullible, he would have ended his nuclear program to better his economy. Because he was gullible. Oh yeah, let me get rid of my nuclear program, just like Gaddafi did.
You would have no country.
And you wouldn't have a country.
Damn.
America will go over there and take that thing right from you.
Exactly. So, you know, and I remember the general said that, man. You the first line of defense, especially if you are in charge or you a leader. You're the first line of defense. So you cannot be gullible on anything. And I'm gonna tell you something. General Muhammad is not gullible.
Not at all.
At all. He like, oh, the nigga said he gonna give you he gonna give away $3 million.
Shit.
He don't believe nothing.
Nothing you say ever.
and that's right.
I believe he'd feel some type of way. But, hey man, I'm gonna give you $100,000. So yeah, all right. You know,
that's the
something ain't right.
But that's the best way to be.
It's better to not believe anything than to believe something.
Yeah,
it's better not to believe
nothing,
man.
Surprised and to get let down.
Right. So like, oh yeah, oh man, if we take this money and we just give it to, you know, we invested in this, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get back $3 million.
Shit,
that shit, I don't believe none of that bullshit.
My partner used to always tell me, if you ever have to rely on somebody, don't.
You a sucker, man. You a sucker. And don't ever be a sucker, man. I just know that I know the hood, man. And if these niggas came up on $3 million to give away to niggas, they already got who they gonna give it to. They already know who they gonna give that bread to. You're just a dumbass nigga who's gonna be sitting in a line that's all the way down 5 blocks. You know what I'm saying? And you out there for the camera to go on Instagram. To, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm in clothes.
Yeah, we out here, man. We out here. We giving money away to people. You know what I'm saying? We giving away random, baby. We giving all this money away to the people, man, because we care about the people. That nigga already got a list of whoever he gonna get the money to. They already submitted. They already hit him up on the low on the back chat and told him what their LLC was. Yep. Yo, this my LLC. Yo, this my LLC. Oh yeah. Oh Ron. Oh, that's my LLC. Oh yeah. This y'all. Oh, this my LLC. They already taking care of the hood. The hood's already good.
That money coming back somehow too.
Yeah.
And I mean, understand, like if he's doing all that, he's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna give you this, but how much of the percentage you gonna put back in?
Yeah.
You gotta bring that money back.
Right.
I'm just gonna give you.
Right, exactly. Because you hit on a good point too. Right. Because like them niggas who get you like loans from the bank, they be like, yeah, we get you $60,000 from the bank, right? Because they know they know how to word it in a way where the bank will accept your loan, or for business loan. They get you $60,000, you pay them back $5,000.
Right.
They take $5,000 off the top. So it's like, yeah, we'll get you the loan through the Barstool shit. We'll get you the loan for $70,000, but you got to hit us back with $6,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or we'll get you $100,000, but you got to hit us back with $20,000. And a nigga, you know, we black. We ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing because what the hell? Because you getting $80,000.
Take that 80 racks.
You getting $80,000 for your business. And nigga, break me off my 20.
Right. And
that's how it go, man. It's all rigged, man. And I thank God, man, for Commander Joe Yohana and General Muhammad and all them, because
shit like that.
Jesus how to respond to game. Now, if I was in the world, I'd be like, $3 million, yeah, we going out there to get $3 million. I'd probably be the dumbass nigga out there on the fucking line. It's like it for my language. looking like a dumbass. My daughter asked me one time. She said, "Dad, the new Jordans are coming out. Can I go out there and wait online?"
Hell no.
I was like, "No."
You outside waiting on the fucking line like a dickhead.
With the money in your pocket.
Like a dumbass.
I'm trying to tell you, man. So like, I don't know. You know what?
Your shoes are not that deep.
You know what? Go out there, y'all. I'm not telling y'all not what to do. Go out there and try to get some money from Gilly, man. What the hell? All right. So, yeah, we're going to end it right there. I'm ready to go. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to get up out of here. We got Captain Orion in the building. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's all we need. We got... Damn, what's your name again?
This nigga.
Good night. Azar War.
Yeah, Azar War.
That's all he's
Nah, I'm messing with you, man.
Who am I?
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We got make sure y'all share the new promotion, you know what I'm saying, for the school.
That shit was amazing. It was great. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, but it was great.
Most of it great. I didn't know nothing about it. This is my directorial debut.
But
Yeah. And
more to come.
as I would tell you, man, I didn't just pick the camera up. I was like, yo, okay, we got to do it this way. And brothers was like, yo, they was, remember y'all laughing at me like, oh, look at this nigga trying to be like Lee Daniels.
Yeah.
Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels ass nigga. And so I at least know now that we can do it.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna Isaiah Ward's coming with some heat. He got a book. He always bring it out. He bring out the set.
I'm trying to get it rolled.
Yeah.
I got you. I got a roll for you.
Yeah, he got Isaiah Ward got a lot of good ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff that he wrote a long time ago, and we're gonna bring those things out. And shout out to Wyatt Kwum, man. Wyatt Kwum did it, didn't he?
Wyatt
Great job.
definitely did it.
He did a good job, man.
Amazing job.
He just did it. You know what I mean? Like we just told him what to do, and he just did it.
Did it, man.
Yeah, he just did it,
That shit
man.
was dope.
Most High in Christ, Wyatt Kwum.
And that's talking to brothers that about how they came to the truth. That's crystallizing how people feel.
Yeah.
It's a dramatization, of course, but it
Yeah.
does do a good idea about how it shows good how people feel when they first come into the truth and how they feel about coming in.
They think we here. They think we like scary niggas.
They're
Like,
like,
Shit, I didn't know what was going on. I came in on a high holiday and everything. I was just like,
you gonna wake up like
we saying the prayers? I'm like, what's going on?
you gonna walk in like, nigga, straighten up, nigga.
yeah.
You look a little soft.
And then, you know, it was
Where you get that shirt from? The white man.
the white man.
I had fringes on my t-shirt and everything.
But the nigga. But you see how like he was like this.
Yeah.
He just
Like,
like, damn. Like, but I would have added the laughing on at the end, but I forgot about that.
Oh, you forgot about the laugh.
I was gonna put the
The
laughing
laugh
on
with
it.
it. The laugh with it.
I was gonna put the
I
laughing.
think the laugh would have made it.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Like when he looked back.
Yeah.
Who was gonna? Y'all was gonna laugh?
No, he was going to do the laugh.
I think that would have been corny. That would have been corny.
When I saw it, when I watched it without it, I was like, you know what?
I think it would have been corny.
I think it was good.
I think it was good enough where y'all just peeked out there and it was it.
It was the Michael Jackson laugh.
Yeah.
I think that would have been corny.
Yeah.
So it would have been corny.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little too comical.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know, it'd have been comical.
Too comical.
You know what I mean? We don't want it to be comical. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to go out to that. You know what I mean? We're gonna go out to the promotion for the Get in Class. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid. Get your butt in class. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody that's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get them likes up. You know, every sometime I say that, you know, somebody drops off. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the real winners.
This right here, Cap.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Because it was the way I did was serious enough.
Yeah.
It was serious enough, but it was still like it was serious enough and comical enough.
Yeah.
It was like right
a little bit.
It had that mixture of
Look,
it had that mixture of of being like, you know, it was like an old school promotional video or old school you know, some shit that come on TV, the commercials.
Yeah. This is your brain on drugs.
It was exactly. It was like that type of it was like over the top theatrical.
Right.
That's really what I mean when I say comical. It was like over the top. It was like promotional, but like over the top theatrical in like an old school way.
Kind of a kind.
And that's what made it kind of like a little bit funny, but at the same time serious.
Yeah.
And like when a nigga made the This Is Your Brain on Drugs, they was dead serious. They was dead serious, but it came all funny.
Right.
Right.
Or like the other video with the guy, he was walking in the park like, you gonna smoke crack, you gonna do this, and at the end of it, he was like a monster.
Yo, the funniest
You
joint.
want some grass?
The funniest joint was it make you feel good. Make you all remember that shit? He was going up.
He exposing himself. How old we are.
Yeah, I'm old as shit. But they was going up the daggone stairs and he was smoking.
That's how like
shit.
You remember when they invented crack? You remember when they invented crack?
Damn, man, look, man, we ain't trying to appear to be at all.
You remember when crack came out? No, I know, brother.
Hey, I know somebody in the chat know about it make you feel good.
What's that? You remember when crack came out? Nope.
I do remember that though. What you said when he was like, "You want some grass?"
Yeah. I'm gonna get you hooked. I'm not a bad guy. Something.
Oh shit!
But at the end of it, he was like a
demon, like a demon. Yeah,
that shit was funny.
They was dead serious.
I do remember that.
They was dead serious when they made that video, but it was still
funny as hell.
It was so over the top that it was kind of funny.
Right.
All right, we did it again.
That did the same thing.
Did it again.
But
We did it again. Look, we went over the time.
Yeah, we did.
And now it's over.
Yeah. Ain't no chicken tonight.
Probably no chickens.
Yeah, ain't no chickens, man. Shoot, man, listen. We got an early day tomorrow anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Man, cut short, man. We gonna be sitting here talking about anything.
Talk about everything.
That ain't got nothing to do with
We want to bring something else, y'all. Bring it up. Put it in the chat.
The hell.
Hey, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're gonna go out to the intro. You know what I mean? Video here, man. World premiere. Captain Taziah Wan's first directed
the directorial debut.
You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all check this John out. And hey, get in class. All right.
Excuse me. I got a question.
Somebody give me Romans 13 and 11.
I have a question.
It's a Ronald car, man. Give me Romans 13 and 11.
Khan, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Brother, you need a water?
Thank you.
I'm walking the mob.